Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We are on episode 11 of season 5. The last episode for me was, in effect, a slow burn episode. One of the very first I've actually felt as though we've even had of those. So to get 5.5 seasons in before I felt as though it was one like that is pretty good going. However, when I say slow burn, I mean not a lot moved on with the story until the very end. But it did show just the state of mind of where everybody is. In particular, Maggie, Daryl, Sasha, Noah, all wondering whether they can carry on. They will. But it's that human condition of how much more can you tolerate? How far can each individual person go? But we did get to meet someone new at the end who left the water. And the little note. Aaron, I think his name was. Professing what they all profess. Oh, I'm here for you. I'm a friend. It's good news. I've got good news for you. However, something stuck out straight away. Could you let me go and talk to your leader, Rick? Thought you know that? How do you know his name's Rick? How long have you been eavesdropping and watching us? I'm going to stay on the side of being a pessimist for now. Same as our group's going to be. Very, very cautious. Because we don't need any more shit, do we? Right. Let's carry on. Just before I do, if you do want to watch any of these in full length, don't forget they're available over on Patreon, link in the description. And if you're enjoying this series with me, even if just on YouTube, I would appreciate if you give the channel a very quick sub. Even if you only stay for The Walking Dead, I would much appreciate it. Right, let's carry on. Episode 11. Here we go.
We met him outside. He's by himself.
For
We
now.
took his weapons and we took his gear.
It's nice to meet you.
No, don't make any sudden moves.
You said he had a weapon?
My job is to convince you all to follow me back home.
Then if it's not your job, why'd they send you?
I know. If I were you, I wouldn't go either.
No.
Not until I knew exactly what I was getting into.
What are
And
they?
I apologize in advance for the picture quality. We just found an old camera
Nobody
store
gives a
last
shit.
No.
Each panel in that wall is a 15-foot high, 12-foot wide slab of solid steel. Together, we're strong. You can make us even stronger. Our community was first constructed.
Dump his pack. Let's see what this guy really is.
Rick.
Everybody else, we need eyes in every direction.
This isn't even trust but verify here. This is don't trust until we verify.
I completely understand that.
How many of your people are out there?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I mean, of course. Despite a lack of food and water, you never turned on each other. You're survivors. And your people. That is the most important resource in the world.
Do you not turn into pack animals? Like most we come across, is what he's saying.
What would it take to convince you that this is for real? If I wanted to ambush you, I'd do it here. You know, light the barn on fire while you slept, pick you off as you ran out the only exit. You can trust me.
Mine isn't.
Passing up someplace where we can live? Where Judith can live? That's pretty dangerous.
I'll walk with him.
Yeah. You need to send muscle.
Rosita,
Okay.
you're not back in 60 minutes, we'll come. Which might be just what they want.
You don't know what these people have had done to them.
You're not bad people. You're not going to kill us. And
You
we are
don't know.
definitely not going to kill you.
Just because we're good people doesn't mean we won't kill you.
So if we see someone, we just shoot them?
It's a good question.
What if there's someone like us?
Said he was watching us, right?
I mean, let's not forget, last time we had something similar or close to this, a secure location, barricaded, fortified, was Woodbury. And Michonne was acting precisely in the opposite nature as to what she's acting now. I know why, and why she wants to have somewhere to go and somewhere safe. She wants all of this to stop. But you were extremely bloody cautious last time round. She's took it down several notches.
We can find a place for you to live where
I would have done the same thing.
even when she cries, nothing can hear it outside the walls.
Why? Why can't I hear it? This reminds me of Dale. That's a long time ago now.
All clear?
All clear.
Oh, it has been a while.
Spaghetti
I
rings.
saw Rex eat 3 cans one night.
4. Back at the fire truck. After Eugene. Did you think I was gonna hurt you?
No,
Oh, this is coming up now.
it's not you.
Somebody say something if they feel differently.
I don't know, man. This barn smells like horse shit.
Every time I've done this, I've been behind the wheel, driving recruits back.
You'll give us directions from there.
I don't know how else to say it. That's a bad idea. We've cleared 16. It'll be faster.
We'll take 23.
It's better than riding up to the gates during the day. If it isn't safe, we need to get gone before they know we're there.
Do you remember them all walking up in broad daylight to Terminus? How did that go? Welcomed with an open hand, and yeah. So I fully understand every time this guy says we're doing it this way, that it goes, no, we're doing it this way. I understand that because he can't know the history of this group. He's only just come across them. We know everything they've been through. We know how many people we've lost. And people will go a long way out of their way to convince you otherwise, which is why they have to be absolutely certain.
When you said that we were going, was that for real? Or are you just trying to get this guy to tell you where his camp is?
When you first came up on the walls outside Woodbury, what did you hear?
Nothing.
In Terminus?
Nothing.
Sometime tonight, we'll be outside his camp's walls. And without seeing inside,
We heard
I'm gonna
nothing.
have to decide whether to bring my family in. I'm not sure if anything could convince me to go in there. But I'm gonna see.
Solar panels. You would need those.
I took a picture of the whole group. I didn't get the exposure right. When I tried to develop it later, it just...
Did you ask him the questions?
No, he didn't.
How many people?
2.
Why?
Because they tried to kill me.
2, they could have heard our plan. This isn't safe.
Shit. Oh my good God, look at that. Yeah, they got listening devices. I mean, it's just starting to look like a really bad idea.
I don't see him. We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Let me see what I can see.
That's why. Yeah, I said, Scotland and the fan and everything. Flare. Why is he frightened of the flare? Is that not his group?
That flare, they think we shot it. It's how we find them.
They're massively outnumbered here.
Where's Claire?
Watch it, watch it! Watch it, Glenn, 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 Glenn! No, 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 no. I swear to God, if we lose one more person because of this guy. Does he? I mean, I know he's tied, but still. out. Oh, ha-ha. Cool. Oh.
If you really want to tie me up again, that's fine, but hurry up.
This has had a lot more action in it the last episode. I knew we won't go 2 episodes like that. No way.
Yeah, we're fine.
Eric?
Everyone
Eric?
okay?
Eric? In here. Eric! Eric?
No.
I'm okay. It's like a volleyball injury. It's a broken ankle.
When I saw that flare go up, I thought...
Now I get it.
You were worried, were you?
You saved Eric. I owe you. All of you. And I will make sure that debt is paid in full when we get to our community. Maybe we can hit the road tomorrow morning.
That sounds fine. But if we're staying here for the night, you're sleeping over there.
They're both unarmed. One of them's got a broken ankle. I want us to be safe, too.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
You know what's really weird? Rick is your pit bull of the group. He is the person you send in to scare off anyone who might want to do you harm, to assess, to sniff out, to be able to ascertain whether the person or people you're dealing with are good or bad. You know, like an animal sort of instinct, at the same time of Rick being the hardened psycho nut job he can become when he needs to be, but he has he has all of these people that helps him. How can I explain it? He has, they ground him. They keep him level-headed. They keep him seeing sense and working things out and being able to analyse objectively. But sometimes, in situations like this with what Glenn's doing here now, you need to pull the chain back in a little bit of the leash and go, you did what you needed to do. You made sure that this guy or the person that he was with isn't here to harm us. They're telling us about somewhere else. We need to go all check it out. And if it goes to shit, we'll let the rain loose. It's that sort of setup, isn't it? It really is. All Rick wants is to protect everybody, just like a dog would want to protect its owner. It will die for you. It will rip the flesh from anyone who comes to attack you. But there are times when it might not particularly like someone and they're not a threat, and then that's when you have to rein them in.
We have a pretty gifted surgeon in Alexandria. His name's Pete. I've seen him do some amazing things. He might be able to help.
Abraham.
It is. They're purposely showing us that. Yes. Yes, it is. You are close by. So if this doesn't work out...
That's on the road, champ.
Might as well paint it red, put a ladder on it.
All we need is another battery.
Where the hell are we gonna find another battery?
Right over here.
How'd you know those were there?
Come on.
Dale. He learned from Dale. And she's running. Always have to be cautious. Can't really see shit from there. It's quiet. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. I saw his facial expression change. I can hear kids. You just saw him tensed up and then was like, his face just relaxed. At least make a try.
Even though you were wrong,
You're still right.
Yeah. Don't end it there. I want to see it. Oh, you gotta be fucking... Oh, come on. Okay, that's incredibly frustrating. Especially as this was my second episode for the week. I've got to wait till next week. Because I'm doing the show as reactions, I am seeing this how you as the viewer, for those of you that watch this as they's released, I'm kind of in the same situation, like when you had to wait until the next episode came out, or when it ended a season, sometimes you had months to wait. Okay, I don't have that, but I do have this issue where I'm like, you know, I have such a busy schedule. I have 10, 11, 12 different episodes of stuff to record every week, so I can't just go, oh, screw it, I'll just watch another 2 or 3. I don't have the hours and the time to do it. Right, okay. So, after the last episode, we got a lot more in this. I gave all my 2 cents about how I see Rick is, comparing him to like a bulldog or a pit bull, or basically a guard dog, whether it's a pit bull or a bulldog or a whatever. We need this to be what it appears and sounds to be. It does sound too good to be true with the amount of resources that this sounds as though they have access to, but I will wait and let it show us. But the guy was telling the truth, so much as it was just him and one other guy with 2 vehicles. Yeah, they were listening. But I suppose, especially seeing as those 2 are exactly really very capable of taking care of themselves, having the radar listening device thing, if you are trying to scope for people to potentially add to your group, knowing how many bad people there are out there, because he said it himself, you lot have seen how you are and you've got nothing, but you haven't turned on each other. Most people do. You won't want to be within firing range of any of that. You'd need to be more at distance, which is why I think they brought that to eavesdrop and hear, and if they hear all the wrong sort of things, just walk away. But it did look bad in the way that it's done. He tackled it probably the way he's tackled it with others, but he's not met a group like ours before, or at least I very much doubt he has. A lot of these people in here could be like those that were in Woodbury, as regards whatever normal population they've got in here. They may have some muscle, but I have a feeling a lot of them are not capable and have kids, there's children. The good thing was, and Rick focused on it, when you went to Woodbury, when you went to the sanctuary, when you went to approach both of them, what did you hear? Nothing. And that's not right if it's meant to be a community, is it? You know, it's like, it'd be like walking into a bar or a club that's meant to be full of normal people just living their lives, enjoying themselves, having a drink, whatever, and you're walking and it's deathly silent. That's not right. So I understand, but I saw it was very... You had to really be paying attention. It wasn't that noticeable, but he had... His face was screwed up a little bit, waiting, tense, ready for it, going, I don't hear anything. And then you just heard just a little patter of what sounded like children playing in the background, and his face just relaxed a little bit. I liked that they focused on that, and it was only for a second or two. It wasn't that obvious. But now I've got to wait to see what this Alexandria is like. Until next week, which is really bloody annoying. We've got to give it a chance, people. We've got to give it a chance. There has to be some end to it. I'm not saying it's finite. I'm not saying it's forever. But with where they've been, where in particular the last episode, episode 10, where they are, they need a break. They really need a break. They need some good luck. They need to lay down their burdens. And I think that will do. And I will see you for 2 episodes next week. All episodes are available over on Patreon if you want to watch them in full length. If not, they're all available on YouTube playlists, but obviously we're a little bit further behind on the YouTube. And I will see you for episodes 12 and 13, is it? Yeah, episodes 12 and 13 next week. By all means, post your comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget the button down here. I will see you for episode 12 next. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you for the next one.